Hello, I'm Henry and welcome to the final match of Tiny Tank Tournament. In this match, Volken is facing off against Harnas 1977. Volken's entry consists of 4 Bulletstorms and 1 decoy. The Bulletstorms cost 2,350 materials each, have a top speed of 8 meters per second, and have a firepower of 4.45. They are armed purely with the 60mm autocannon. The decoy costs 600 materials, can reach a top speed of 30 meters per second, and has no firepower at all because it is completely unarmed. They lost their first match against Sean Reed, then won their second match against Captain Ironlad, won their third match against T3H Dimmer, and won their fourth match against Yoshi. Harnas' team consists of 2 AMX 250 Gross Cannons and 4 AML Magnantiques. The AMX 250 Gross Cannon costs 1,622 materials, can reach a top speed of 20 meters per second, and has a total firepower of 1.27. It is armed with a 250mm advanced cannon that fires at 1.9 rounds per minute, and it has no secondary weapons. The AML Magnantique, technically there's the AML Magnantique L and AML Magnantique R, but the only difference between the two are their AI setups, so I'm just going to count them as one design. They cost 1,688 materials each, can reach a top speed of 25 meters per second, and have a total firepower of 1.05 each. This firepower comes from a magnetic mine launcher, which provides an almost guaranteed 1,758 damage every 10 seconds. They effortlessly won their first match against the Lil Tanginas. They won both round 1 and round 2 without taking any damage. Well, they took a bit of damage, but the team average was still at 100%. They also won their second match quite easily. The Carvers didn't have line of sight to any of Harnas' tanks for most of the first round, so they couldn't return fire, and in the second round, a few lucky mine hits just AI-deaded both of the Carvers barely a minute into the round. Their third match was a lot closer, especially the second round, which Sean Reed could have won if his Scorpion drone had switched targets from the AMX, which was already dead, to the AML a bit earlier. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin. Both sides fire immediately. The Bulletstorms are all targeting the rightmost Gross Cannon, and they land a few hits. No real damage though. Oh, the mines are launched, and what are they targeting? The decoy. Well, it is not going to survive very long. But it did do its job, I guess. I think that they are all still targeting the... And one of the Bulletstorms has already flipped over. And it's not aiming, so... Oh, it's AI dead. 2, 1... And... there it goes. Alright. One of the Gross Cannons takes 2 DQ points. I have no clue why that would happen. From range, maybe? Who knows? Let's see. Most of Harnas' team is still at 100% HP or close to it, while 2 of Volken's vehicles have despawned and the rest are at 80%. 2 of them are at 80%, one is now at 70%. Okay, one of the Magnantiques just despawned. I have no clue what that was from. Anyways, this and another Magnantique is... Oh, I think it's that one over there, and it's now probably too far away. So... unless it gets back in the next... Wait, what? It wasn't this one? Okay, I have no clue where it is. I did not spot the nuclear explosion. Oh yeah, these are still in range because there's this Bulletstorm here which is flipped over and shooting into the side of a hill. And another one of the Bulletstorms has despawned. I have no clue how I missed that. What's happening? Let's see here. Both remaining Bulletstorms are targeting that Gross Cannon, which is now at 40%. Oh, it's going to despawn. Yep. So now they have switched targets to one of those Magnantiques. Harnas still has one cross cannon left at full HP and two magnetiques, one of which is at 95% and being disqualified, and the other one is at 100%. I think it's this one that's being disqualified. Probably was out of range, but now it's stopped flipping over and driving back towards the battle. And the other Bulletstorm has also despawned. I have no clue how I keep missing these. So now there's one Bulletstorm left versus all three of Harnas' tanks that are still at almost 100% HP. And it's also now flipped onto its side, meaning it can't hit anything. So now it's probably just a matter of time until it is destroyed as well. The friendly fire isn't helping either. And there it goes. So Harnas wins the first round. Now onto round 2. Now onto round 2. 3, 2, 1, fight. Again, both sides fire immediately and mostly miss. The again rightmost cross cannon takes 4% damage. 10% damage. 15% damage now. And now it's at 75% HP. Those Bulletstorms, when they actually manage to get line of sight to their target, are devastating, and it's already dead. They have now switched targets to this Magnetique, which just evaporated. They've now switched targets to this Magnetique. They've now switched targets to this cross cannon over here, which hopefully will last a little longer. This is basically the polar opposite of the last match. Most of the Bulletstorms are still, all of the Bulletstorms are still at above 95% HP, and already both of the cross cannons are dead, as well as two of the Magnetiques. What? I guess that there's a mimic in there somewhere, which is just a big sphere. Is this top dome thing? Where's the remaining Magnetique? I need to check. Oh, it's already dead. Well, that is a very decisive victory for Volken in round 2. Now onto round 3. There, okay, now it's officially over. After flipping a coin, I have now switched the sides that the teams are on, so now Volken is back to the north and Harnas is back to the south. 3, 2, 1, fight. Again, both sides fire immediately, and again Volken manages to land a few hits, though they don't do any damage. And one of the Magnetiques has just rolled over. Though it managed to get back on its feet. The decoy is not dead yet, but soon to be dead, because a few of the mines are targeting it. Oh, all of the Bulletstorms now have line of sight, and yep, they immediately just melt through the cross cannon that they're all targeting, and it's now at 70% HP, though I think that its gun is still functional. Meanwhile, one of the Bulletstorms is at 66% HP. I have no clue which one that is. This one, maybe? I don't know. And the decoy is surprisingly still alive. Oh, it's got 3 mines after it. It's not going to be alive for much longer. And it's now 2 damaged. Meanwhile, the cross cannon that's being targeted is now at 67% HP, though it slid down this hill, meaning that it can't be targeted for quite some time, I think. One of the Bulletstorms has flipped over. Oh. Oh! I was going to say whether... I was wondering how they managed to kill it because the hill was between them. Turns out it was too far away and it just was disqualified by being out of the battlefield. Anyways, all of the Bulletstorms have now switched targets to this Magnetique. And I don't know which one, but one of the Bulletstorms is now 2 damaged and despawning. This one over here. Yep, there it goes. So now 3 of the Bulletstorms are dead, one of which is at 60% HP. And on Harnas's team, only one of the Gross Cannons is dead, and the rest are still almost at full HP. Is that mine targeting the Magnetique? I think it is. I didn't even know that magnets could do friendly fire. Interesting. Oh, that was horribly worded. Anyways, they're now all targeting that Magnetique over here. Another one of the Bulletstorms has flipped over. One of the Magnetiques has flipped over. And at some point, one of the Bulletstorms and one of the Magnetiques have despawned. That Magnetique also is now dead. I think, yeah, they don't have line of sight to it, so I'm guessing that that's one of its mines doing some friendly fire. So now it's 1 Bulletstorm versus the Gross Cannon and 2 Magnetiques. The Gross Cannon is... Actually, no, it is getting closer. 30 seconds left. Will it crest this hill quickly? Yeah, it probably will. And now it's line of sight, and... anytime now, it no longer has line of sight. So... the Bulletstorm is actually going to survive. Unless... it hasn't fired at all for quite some time. Is the gun bro... No, it's at 100%. Why? Anyways, 5 minutes is up, so... Harnas wins round 3, and so congratulations to Harnas. He has won the tournament. There's no prize. You just... yeah, there's no prize. I don't know. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.